Good evening. Happy Thursday. Welcome to my channel. I'm Gloria. This is Yoga with Gloria. And those of you who are coming back, thanks for coming back. It's nice to have you guys keep coming back. But anyways, and for those of you joining for the first time, welcome. Thanks for checking out my channel. I've been doing live stream for free cool classes since COVID started a few months back. And welcome. Thanks for checking it out. And hopefully you can consider subscribing. All right. So please say hello in the comments so I know who's with me today in our virtual class. And let's get started. Today is going to be a full body, well-rounded class. And I'll give modifications as usual for those that might need it. Props are if you want it, but you don't need it. So just, if you know you need it, then go ahead and grab them. All right. Welcome, Alice. Hello, John. And Sylvia from Montreal. Welcome. Thanks for joining, guys. Okay. Can I see the screen, please? All right. Let's go ahead and reach the arms up. Circles. Side to side. A little side bend. Go ahead and walk your hands out. Turn your chest up. So that stretch the low back or wherever you're tight. Try to keep your sitting bones down. Other side, walking your hand out, turning the chest up to the sky. And maybe your arm is straight, or maybe you're more flexible and you can bring your elbow down. Hello, Monica Chan, welcome. And Osalati, I think. Osalati. Thanks for joining. Kavita, hello. Good evening. Thanks for joining. Let's take a twist here. Notice how stiff your low back might be right now before we begin. Other side. All right, let's get into our neck for a second here. So you can just drop your ear to one shoulder. Inhale through your nose, out your mouth. There's Suresh. Hello, Suresh. And then relax your shoulders down, your back, away from your ears. And then from here, you can slowly nod your head forward and back over the shoulder. So feel for any tension and tightness. Try to erase some of those lines of tension we often carry there. And then you can hold it here, or if you like more, you can add ever so gentle fingertips to the top of your head. Maybe your hand can come behind you if you want to stretch more the front scalings of the neck there, or maybe the hands go out. Nice deep breath. Don't over pull. And slowly release. Come back to center. Turn your chin just over the shoulder to your right and to your left. And then lengthen up through the crown of your head and drop your ear over your opposite shoulder. Again, inhaling through your nose, out your mouth. And on an exhale, you'll slowly begin to nod your head forward, chin to the chest, and then over the shoulder, or maybe even taking your neck back if it's okay with your neck. forward and back. And then pause. And if you like a little extra pressure here, relaxing shoulders down your back, maybe taking the hand behind you if you like. And release. All right, let's interlace the fingers behind. And we're going to bring your elbows forward. You're going to press back into your hands and look up between your elbows. And then hello to the Japanese person with the Japanese name that I can't read. Welcome. Chin to the chest. Come up and open. And then chin to the chest. One more time, open. All right. Tick tock. Close your eyes for a moment. Let's connect to our breath before we begin. Sometimes you just have to connect to your breath with a nice deep breath in. Breathing into your belly, your ribs, and your chest. And then exhaling out. Belly, ribs, and chest. Nice full breath in. Exhale any stress out. All right. And let's just go ahead and bring our hands in front of our hearts today. Drop our gaze and take a moment to call up an intention for today's class. And we'll seal that in with 3 ohms, inhaling deeply. Oh. All right, welcome, John, Scarborough, and May. Let's come on into a child's pose. Take your hands forward, forehead down, knees wide if you can. A couple breaths here. All right, let's walk our hands off the mat, left forearm down, right fingertips up, and then isometrically dragging the right fingers back towards the right knee. And then over on the other side, right forearm down, left fingertips, forehead down, and then isometrically dragging the left fingertips back towards the left side of your mat, the left knee. And release. Spread your fingers wide. Let's come into cat-cow. Drop your belly, look up, inhale. Exhale, round your back. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round your back. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, exhale. So bringing that fluidity into your spine. Suppleness, you got to move it. You want to articulate all those joints in your spine. So trying to lift up into as high a cat, Halloween cat as you can, and lowering down as low as you can. Okay, and then pause. And then we're going to keep the arms straight, jump rope with your spine. So just shift your hips to your left and then cat pose. Draw Halloween cat. Over to the right and then down. So to the left, up your spine, to the right and down, to the left, up, to the right and down. Keep the arms straight so you can concentrate all that movement in your spine. And slowly take it the opposite direction. Moving the spine to the right, up, to the left and down, to the right, up, to the left and down, to the right, up, to the left and down. 3 more times. All right, let's bring our knees together. Take your right leg back, press it back so you can do it almost like a downward dog with just the right heel coming down for a second, stretching out that calf. And then lowering as much as you can. Lift it straight up. Opposite arm up if you can. And Teresa, welcome. And then you pulse up and down. Feel those right glutes firing. And if you can, elbow in towards the knee and then back out. So it doesn't have to touch. If you can, go ahead and touch it. If not, just bring it in and in. If it doesn't come in without you falling over, then just hold it up like that, okay? Do what you can. And 5. Do 3 more. Last one. Stretch it long. Turn to your left. Catch your foot. Kick it. Open up your chest. And release. All right. Stretch your left leg straight from the ball of the heel, the ball of your foot, and you're pressing the heel as far back as you can. You can lift your hips up if you like, just to feel a deeper stretch. We're just going for that stretch. And lower it down, lift it up, little pulsing here. Opposite arm, little pulsing. You want to feel those left glutes firing. Good. Elbow to the knee or towards the knee. Let's do 8 more. And then turn to your right, catch your foot, kick it away, open up your chest. And release. Let's come on down to your belly. So we're going to take our hands forward, the palms facing each other, and then you're going to gaze between your arms. You're going to lift your right arm, left leg. left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg, left arm, right. If you can go faster, go for it. And pause. Okay, come on down. And then come into either Sphinx pose right here, forearms parallel, finding a little stretch, opening your thoracic spine, a little upper back, a little back bend basically. If you can go deeper already, come on up for a fuller Cobra. Roll your shoulders back. Press into the tops of your feet. And maybe look over your left shoulder. Look over the right shoulder. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet here. Let's bring our feet together, right leg lifts. Three-legged dog. Let's bring it forward between your hands. Left leg steps forward, forward fold. And circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. All right, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, right leg back, left leg back. Super strong plank. And lower slowly to your belly. Point your toes. Come up for Cobra and downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Three-legged dog. And bring it forward between your hands. Right leg steps forward. And circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Left leg back, right leg back. Lower to your belly. Find a Cobra. Downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward. Left leg steps forward. Circle the arms up. Exhale, dive it down. Right leg back, left leg back. Lower to your belly. Find a Cobra. And downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Bring it forward. Right leg steps forward. Circle the arms up. And exhale, dive it down. Left leg back. Right leg back. Lower to chaturanga or your belly. Cobra or up dog. And downward facing dog. Let's take your right leg forward. Come on up for high lunge. Reach long. And sink down low if you can. So if you can keep your balance, see if you can grab the left wrist straight up and just bend over slightly to the right to feel that yummy thigh body stretch. And release. Cactus arms, turning to your right. Opening your arms. And then either taking the left hand straight down or doing a deeper hooking elbow past the knee twist. And then release. Step it forward. hands in front of the heart. Let's step your right leg back. Square the hips forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink down. Ground down through your feet. And then grab your right wrist. Lift it up and over. So just show you that. Looks like this. So you're balancing, but you're finding that side body stretch, which isn't always easy, right? To keep your balance. Especially if you have a lot on your mind, which go ahead and open the arms and turn to the left as much as you're comfortable turning. Open the arms out. You can drop your right hand down for easy twist. Ooh. Or you can make it a little harder. Elbow past the knee for a deeper twist. And release. Go ahead and step forward. Forward fold. Grab your big toe with your peace fingers. Lift and lengthen, and then exhale, fold. So it looks like this. Lift and lengthen and fold. Elbows come out as you pull your big toes, forehead towards your shin. All right, release. Bend your left knee and twist to your right, or elbow over the left knee, twisting to your right. Other side, bend the right knee, twist to your right. Back to center. Circle the arms all the way up. Bend your knees, sink your hips for chair pose, Utkatasana. Building some heat. Sink down as low as you can. And then forward fold. Clasp your hands behind you. Lift your knuckles to the sky. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Hands to the floor. Bend your knees. Walk, step, or jump. Chaturanga, halfway, or to your belly. Cobra, up dog. Downward facing dog. Feet together. Right leg lifts, bend it and stack it. Open your hips. Stay here for three-legged dog or flip the dog. Lift up for wild thing. And back down for three-legged dog. And bring it forward. Spin the back heel down for warrior one. Come on up. Left elbow over right. Find eagle arms. Lift your elbows, hands away from the face. Or you can find a thoracic back bend. If you can balance, lifting up. And release. Warrior three legs. Either keeping your arms with the eagle legs if you like, lifting straight up. Or you can interlace the fingers over the thigh and find some kind of warrior three like this. Or come to some kind of support, a wall, a chair. Okay, and you want to work on getting that back foot to point, the points of the toes to point straight down. Arms overhead for the full pose. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down. Lift and lengthen. So you can have a block here if you'd like. So super straight spine. If you can, we're going to twist left hand down, twisting, twisting, twisting. It's not easy. If you need to come down to your knees, you can do some kind of modification or just stay here like this. Okay? 1 and release. All right, step it back. Knees to the floor. Triple chaturanga. And find a cobra. And downward facing dog. Fernanda, welcome. Let me get a little support here because that revolved half moon is not easy. So left leg up. Bend it and stack it, open your hips. You can stay here, or if you like to flip your dog, come onto the ball of your left foot, lift up your hips. Find a wild thing. Coming back. Step it forward. Spin the back heel down for warrior 1. Left hip back. Right elbow over left this time. Feel that shoulder stretch. Tight. Lift the elbows, hands away from the face. Maybe lift all the way up if you can balance. Good. You can keep your eagle arms and find warrior 3 legs any way that suits you. You can stay here. Again, interlace over the leg, flap your wings, find a wall, or find your full Virabhadrasana 3, arms alongside your ears. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hands to blocks or to the floor. Block is easier. You lift and lengthen. Lift your chest, and then you're going to turn to your left for revolved half moon. Again, it's not easy, so don't worry if you can't do it. Just keeping the challenge and release. Let's slowly step it back. Quarter turn to the right. I'll just flip around. And Prasarita, we're going to fold forward. So parallel your feet and fold. All right, lift and lengthen. Nice flat back. Take your left hand, or if you're mirroring me, take your right hand down, and you're going to turn the whole chest. One side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side for 6. So be careful to turn the whole chest and not just swing the arm up. There's a big difference. Turning the whole chest, you should feel it wringing out your spine. 2 more. 1 more. All right. From here, we're going to heel. We're going to turn. Let's turn and have your right leg forward for warrior 2. Is that the photo today, Michael? This is our photo today. There we go. We did it. Warrior 2. Sink down in it. You have external rotation in that right hip, right? It's not easy, especially if you're new, to do warrior two. And just find it. Knee is over ankle, tracking that second or third toe. Yep, there it goes. Reverse the warrior. Keep the front knee bent. Often people straighten that front knee. If you keep it bent, you can feel that side body stretch. Forearm to the thigh, side angle. Turn the heart up to the sky. Right hand down. Left hand behind you. Roll your shoulder back. So half bind, if this is all that feels good for you, stay here. If you're able to do a full bind, go for it. Leaning back, don't overdo. Good. Let's turn this foot in, other foot out. Come on. Inhale, exhale, sinking down into it. Heel to arch, alignment for most people. Heel to heel is okay too. Sink down and reverse the warrior. Elbow to the thigh, side angle, reach long through the side body. Top hand behind you, roll your shoulder back, finding your half bind, or coming down for a full bind if that is where you're at. Release, come back to center. And then we're going to do a little frog claps with your feet like this. You shouldn't worry about flipping over. If you are, you can go to a wall. So if you flip over, oh, can you see me over there in that wall? Michael, can they see? I'm going to show you. Over there. Can you see me? Yeah, so if you go to a wall and you just clip, 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 clap, clap, clap. You can do that. Or, you know what? You can do small. Just look. There's no way you're going to flip over. It's just right here. Clap, clap, clap. A little higher. Woo! And if you don't want to clap, you can just squat and straighten the legs. It helps build the muscles in your legs. Squat and straighten. Let's do 3 more. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's come on down. Find a quick puppy pose. Clasp your forearms. You want the elbows a little more narrow than your shoulders. And you can either hold a dolphin so the head is off the floor, nice shoulder opener, or you could build the stability in your shoulders and the strength by doing this, forward and back. So this is called dolphin push-ups. Forward and back, forward and back. It's harder than it looks. 3 more, or just hold dolphin, or do child's pose. And 1 more, and release. All right, come on down, forehead down, and into a child's pose. All right, spread your fingers wide, coming up for downward dog. Right leg lift. And we're going to bring it forward. Let's spin the back heel down. Warrior one. Come on up. Straighten your front leg. Hinge forward as far as you can with the right hand. Let's find triangle pose. Stacking your hips, stacking your shoulders one over the other. Reach the top hand, top arm parallel to the floor. You want to use more core. See about reaching both arms. And release. Let's go ahead and take our hand on our hip. Walk your right hand forward. You can use a block if you like for half moon. Lifting the foot up if you can balance. You can always lean against a wall, or you can come on down to your knee and at least have that muscle memory in your body until you're ready to add the balance element for half moon. Maybe some of you can bend and grab your foot for Chapasana. Roll your shoulder back and release. Let's come into a standing split. So you can stay here. Try to lift that left foot up as high as you can. Or if you're not afraid of falling over, you could take your right hand behind the right calf and try to straighten it. Both legs. Try to bring your head a little closer. And release. Let's go ahead and bring that back knee over to your right. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Fingertips back. Lift your chest. And turn towards your bent knee. You can either hug your knee here, or you can hook the elbow past the knee. You can sit on something if it doesn't feel good for you. All right, then you can interlace the fingers underneath your right leg, and you're just gonna straighten it straight up. So it can be up and down, or you can just hold it up here, pressing down with the right sitting bone, trying to straighten the right leg, and lift your chest, lift your heart, maybe lift your gaze. All right. Let's use your left hand and grab the outside edge of your foot. Turn the body to the right and try to straighten the leg. Extend the right arm out for balance. And then just lower that, straighten that right leg and lower it down a little so you can feel the hamstring and IT band stretching here as we add that twist. And release. Let's go ahead and find an egg or a boat with your shins parallel. or you can try to straighten the legs, or you can try to grab your feet and do this, lift your chest. And release. Step on back, downward facing dog. Let's inhale through our nose and out our mouth. Let's lower the heels to the floor or close to it. Just trying to lengthen the backs of our legs. Feet together, left leg lift. Bring it forward. Spin the back heel down. Come on up for warrior one. And let's straighten the front leg and hinge forward with your left hand. Grab your ankle and then find a triangle. You can reach the top arm parallel to the floor. You can reach both arms out if you like. And you can come on your knees for half moon, or you can just walk your left hand forward with or without a block. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders. Look up when you feel balanced. And if you like, you can find a chapasana, any variation. And windmill the hands to the floor for standing splits. Again, just bringing that right leg up as high as you can. You can just pulse it up, or you could bend your standing leg, take your left hand behind, and try to see if you can get a little deeper. And release. Go ahead and bring that back leg over to your left. Wiggle your sitting bones on the floor. Hands behind you, lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to your left. Or maybe hooking the elbow past the knee. Super straight posture. And release. Interlace your fingers underneath your foot here. Lift and lengthen. So you could bend and straighten a few times if you like. So softening into your hamstrings. And straighten as much as you can. Press into that left sitting bone especially. Lift up through the crown of your head. And hold. And then take your hand to the outside edge of your foot. And you're going to twist. Extend the left arm and straighten the left leg. And just let the left leg drop to wherever it's comfortable dropping to. And just feel your hamstring and your IT band on the left side stretching. And release. Take your legs wide. Spin the inner thighs back. So you should have a natural S curve in your low back. So the pelvis, if it's a cereal bowl shape, right, it should be pointing down so the milk is spilling forward. If you're not able to do that, go ahead and sit on a blanket or something to tilt forward a little bit so it'll more comfortable and you're stretching the right part. Okay, so from here, let's just go ahead and you can get a book or something and come on down, forearms to a block. Or if you don't have a block, you can just have straight arms. Walk it forward if you can go a little deeper, or forearms coming down. So you should feel your adductor stretching your inner line right here, the inseam of your leggings if you wear them. If you're really flexible, your face is on the floor, turning one way, maybe holding your legs. You can actually hold your legs and slowly come down if that's comfortable for you. We're going to take our hand to the one leg, doesn't matter which one. I'm going to use my right. I'll mirror you. You use your left if that's easier for you. Pressing in, turning the chest to your right, and then we're folding. We're side bending over. So this one, even a little bit is good. You just want good alignment. So even if you're way up here with straight arms, you should feel a nice stretch. So if you're able to go deeper, of course, go deeper. If you have a block, you can put your elbow on the block. So you just have to go a little bit over. Or you can put the elbow down on your shin, reach over. You can feel what feels good in your body. You can hold your leg with one or both hands, go for it. But then you also want to try to turn the chest up, 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 up. Yeah, so it looks like that. Maybe your hand can go on the back of your head and you look up at the elbow for good alignment. Come on up. Lift and lengthen. Other side. So again, pressing in and turning your chest to the other foot, reaching up and over any amount again. So those of you with a rounded back, and you'll know because if it doesn't feel good, then it's probably you're out of alignment. You might want to lean against a wall, and that way when you come down, your shoulder blades will be against the wall, and you can be better aligned. 2 and 1 and release. All right. Come on here. And we can press the knees down with the elbows. And we'll take a pigeon pose on the right side. So the right knee comes out. And you can come on down. And if regular pigeon doesn't work for you, just lay on your back and do that figure 4, thread the needle through the legs. And let's come on up, turn to your left. Let's grab our foot, pull it in. And we'll do the other side. Square the hips forward and come on down. And come on up. Grab your foot, pull it in. And release. Okay. So I thought with all the craziness going on in the world and the news lately, that we should do some tapping. So you can tap along with me, or if you'd rather do an inversion or stretch out some other way, feel free to, and we'll close the class together. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. Big inhale in through your nose. Open the mouth. Blow it out. And then just tune into your body, scan your body for any stress. So stress can be physical or emotional. Physical is if there's a pain in your body, and emotional is if there's anxiety or panic or fear. So you choose the issue that is most pressing to you and give it a number from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. So pick an issue and that's tapping. So we're going to hit these 9 acupressure points, proven to reduce the stress in your body. So you can just tap and I'll talk, or you can follow after what I say. So even though I have this stress in my body, I deeply love and completely accept myself just the way I am. Even though I have this anxiety, fear, or pain in my body, I deeply love and completely accept myself just the way I am. Even though I have this stress in my body, I deeply love myself just the way I am without changing. Love and accept myself. Okay, top of the head, this is where you would balance a book. So we're just going through the 9 points, calming down the amygdala, the fight or flight in our brain. Let's go to the inner eyebrows, just where the brows begin. I'm only using my middle finger, but I just lift all my fingers so it doesn't look like I'm flicking you off. Outer edges of the eyes. Under the eyes. Under the nose. under the mouth, all 10 fingers, under the collarbones, under one arm, about bra strap level, top of the head, inner eyebrows, outer edges of the eyes, under the eyes, under the nose, under the mouth, under the collarbones, under the other arm. Nice hearty slap there. Top of the head. Even though I have this stress in my body, I deeply love and completely accept myself just the way I am right now without changing inner eyebrows. And even though I may still have some stress in my body, I choose to release it now. Outer edges of the eyes. It's time to release it now. Under the eyes, it's safe to release it now. Under the nose, releasing it all now. Under the mouth, releasing all the fear, tension, anxiety, stress in my body. All 10 fingers. I'm safe in my body. I'm safe in my body. I'm safe in my body. Under one arm. I'm safe in this world. I'm safe in this world. I'm safe in this world. Other arm. Life loves me. Life loves me. Life loves me. That's from Louise Hay, because I love her. And all is well in my world. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. Take a deep inhale in. And open your mouth, blow it out. And then tune back into your body and scan it for that issue that you had before our tapping just a few minutes ago. And give it a number from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. So hopefully there was a shift for you already to a lower number. If not, you can rewind for the last 7 minutes and do it again. It works. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. All right. And so let's bring our hands in front of our hearts and press our hands into our heart center and smile and feel blessed. And with gratitude for our practice here together in the virtual world, let's offer one Om to seal it in. Inhaling deeply. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining. Please don't forget to hit a thumbs up on the YouTube video and like, subscribe, comment, share my channel. Every little bit goes a long way. We're trying to build up to 1,000 subscribers now. So that way more people can notice my channel and more people can benefit from doing yoga. And we are all connected, right? So the more people doing yoga, the better for us. Thank you guys so much. Be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, bye, Suresh. Thanks for joining. Bye, John Wadsworth. Good to see you. Bye, guys.